All right, I am live, and what's wrong? I usually hear a little ding. What the heck? Am I live? What's going on? I'm live. Huh. Well, what time is it? 4:58. I'm a little bit early. Huh. Steve Smith. I don't. You know what? I ain't got my dang hearing aid. Not that I had anything to hear, but I can't hardly hear myself. Let me put my hearing aid. Now I can hear myself. Lisa and Steve Smith and Philip Carden. I'll be fine, Philip. And Steve, have you been on here before, my friend? What it is? Well, it is. I've had a tumultuous week. I mean to tell you, um, lots, lots of things going on, and I am questioning. I need to catch up. Did you quit taking the gabapentin? No, sir. I tried, and I can't do it. My feet don't bother me during the day. But when I lay down, and I don't know if it's because I don't have my feet elevated, I don't know. But about 2 or 3 hours into my sleep, it starts hurting that my left foot, not my right. My right was not hurting, but that left foot starts, and I mean it's pain. And and it's worse if I try to slack off the gabapentin. It is worse. I don't know what to do. And I was at the doctor Thursday, and I told him, I said, I want to be off of that if I can. And he never addressed what I said. He didn't say yay or nay. And I guess I'm just going to be cursed with that stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of giving up on trying to get off of it. You know, I was taking, where is some of that? I should have a bottle sitting here, but I don't. I forget what size them dang things are, but they are. They are. I must put these in an old bottle. I had a big bottle, 300 milligram capsules. I was taking one of them 3 times a day. And then I start trying to taper off and not taking them one in the middle of the day, and that gone. You fail, my friend. Um, I tell you what, I see some of you folks taking 900 milligrams, and that scares me to death. I'm only taking, well, 300, that's 900 milligrams a day. Holy crap. Hey, Chance. And sexy too much for you. Baby, at this time in my life, sexy too much can be anything. Oh, well, I won't even go there. Hey, crazy family, my friend. You know, guys, when I don't talk to y'all during the week, I miss it. I miss it, and I have to fight not to butt in. Hey, Dwayne, and Hart Gasper, are you new? I don't. And there's Health Nuts. Hey, baby, my baby. Well, she's not my baby granddaughter, but she's one of them. And guess what, Christy? I think America might have adopted me as a grandpa because she called me grandpa. I sure like that lady. And there's Dumpster Diver Dad. I started watching some of his channel. No, I'm having a lot of pain and everything. Boy, I had something happen. Oh, before I forget, I got this picture down. Hey, Jay. Hey, don't, guy. Don't scream. There they are, wild boys. When you go back out, how about closing that door? I hear that. Thank you, baby. Hey, I never get tired of that. They're wild. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm having to have some repair work done on this portrait. This thing is 40. Let's see. We had that made in 1978. I think I was in my. I don't know what I was in. I wasn't even in my 40s. I don't think. But here it is, and y'all can say whatever you want to. That's my daughter. Where is it? There it is. That's my daughter, and that's my son, the one that passed away. Of course, there's my wife. And that idiot with the long hair. I don't know. I thought I was a cat's meow. I did. But the thing has got bad shape. There's a scratch on it, and that's why we should have put a glass. It was in a frame, and we didn't have a glass on it. And over the years, it's not looking all that great. But you're in the South to host, I guess. And you think that's very nice, Christy? Well, I grow hair. I, I'm not bald. I like to shave my head every once in a while. Um, but where was I at? Now I done lost my train of thought. I had, there's a video. It will be up tomorrow. Not sure what I'm going to call it, but I went to Publix, and coming back home, somewhere along the way, I lost my wallet and my debit card and all that stuff. And I had to do some backtracking, and it was stupidity. And I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. As a matter of fact, it already happened one time, but it happened inside the store. But this time, it was out on the street. But I found it. But watch the video, you might get a chuckle out of that. It was scaring me to death that time, because nowadays I can't. you can't just go up there and get a replacement license or an ID card. And my license goes dead in March. I won't have a driver's license anymore. And hey, Fantab, Mary Beth, you have to have all kind of ID, certified birth, all that stuff. Even though I've been driving for what, 60 years? Well, ever since 1957. I was 16 when I got my license. But I bet you ain't lost yours like I lost mine. Watch the video. Stupid. Stupid. And it's just like setting a drink or something here on the desk beside your keyboard. You know that sooner or later you're going to knock that sucker over and spill it on your keyboard and have to get a new keyboard. But yet, and I've done it 2 or 3 times, but yet, guess what? Here it sits. You know that stuff, but you keep doing it. And but and the funny thing about it, coming back from Publix, I stopped by Ms. Ashley to pick up some cans and give them 2 dogs some treats, Hank and Roxy. And that part of the video got deleted somehow. I don't know what happened to it. But I was talking to Miss Ashley, and I said, you ever get the feeling that there's something wrong, something ain't right, or you just get a bad feeling about something? And I guess that's what was it, because it was right before that I lost the billfold, and you can actually hear the billfold falling and hitting the pavement. It's in the video. And as I left Ms. Ashley and got down the road, I started reaching for my billfold, which I was sitting on it supposedly. And it wasn't there. Then I looked in my basket, it wasn't there. Checked my pockets, it wasn't there. Boy, that was a trip in my house. But yeah, it was a crazy day, and I've been working on. I got that gift from Wendy from Holland, and I hadn't done. Well, I've done the opening, but I've been working on setting it up and doing some cans and all that, and I'm gonna do all that in one video. So I hadn't put that video up, but it's a nice can crusher and beautiful. Oh, maybe I got that here. Yeah. Look at this bag it come in. Nice sparkly bag with a tag on it, and it's got some stuff on there. And I guess that's in, I can't read some of the, I can read, it says, Wendy from Holland, love your channel, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Love, Wendy from Holland. But up above there that's got something, maybe you can see it. I don't know if you can read that or not. But I guess it's the language that the people in Holland speak. Is that called Dutch? Because I know Germany, it's called Deutschland, or so I don't know. Is it Dutch? I guess it is. It has to be Dutch, don't it? Maybe it's just a different way of spelling that thing out. I don't see Willow, so I'm trying to keep up. But no, I've had a pretty good week. I can't complain. I'm gonna have to figure out if I'm gonna keep picking them little bottles up or not. I ain't seen Steve Diamond lately, the bottle man. But I've been cleaning out my basket on the little bottle, the stuff like that. And I'm getting, It did. I thought all these were some kind of vitamins or something somebody was getting. Then I read it. This vodka, that's a vodka bottle. That's a rum bottle. Uh, this is a strawberry lemonade something, but it's got alcohol in it. Oh, and then this one, that is that's a wine bottle, cinnamon grape wine with natural flavors and all that stuff. Now, I wonder what that smells like. Ooh, smells like wine. Folks, I don't know what I'm going to do with these bottles. Why do I pick them up? I just can't resist them. I got to reach down there and grab that thing. And, yeah, I've got all kind of vases, or boss, whatever you want to call them, Vicky. Matter of fact, I got one I want to send to Rianne on Crazy Family Tube. She likes owls, and this is so neat. And it's got an owl crafted on the front of it. I've been aiming on doing that. I got a lot of stuff I got to get mailed. There's Wendy. You hear me, Wendy? I'm working on it, baby. Oh my goodness. Wendy, answer this. Is the language there, is it called Dutch? Or what do you call it? I don't recall ever hearing it called anything. But I know, like when I was in Germany, if somebody asked you if you speak German, they're saying Sprechen Sie Deutsch. And but guys, it's scaring me that I am depending, and by depending, I don't mean financially. I mean I'm dependent for what's the word, for just my well-being, my mental. I don't know what it is I'm trying to say, go. Or Netherlands. Okay. Well, that answered that. I feel like I'm after I do this live, then I start counting the days again until next Saturday. And then I have to fight trying to get in the middle of the week or something and doing a live. I don't know. I know people that does a live every day, and then they wonder why. Well, I don't know. People do that live. There's some people that go on there and go live and then just leave it. They don't say nothing. They don't do anything. You're not even there, but it's running. And you're supposed to go on there and subscribe to them, and they'll subscribe to you and all that stuff. That to me, why would anybody go to a channel like that that's doing a live like that? It don't make no sense to me. And yeah, I found the wallet, dear. I sure did. I got that baby right here. I give that thing a big old kiss when I found it. But you can actually hear it. I put some text in there that you can go back and listen to it, because I say, did you hear it drop? And it happened. I was sitting on it, and when I stood up, my big butt. Well, my butt ain't all that big. I've got a case of the gone butt. But when I got up, it slid it off onto the pavement. And what was I doing? I stopped for something, I think it was to get that snack that I shouldn't have. And by the way, speaking of snacks, I've lost 7 pounds since the first of the year. So it's going to happen, I guess. And Philip says go live more often. Guys, I don't want to seem pushy like I'm pushing myself on you and stuff. It worries me that I don't know. Well, to start with, I don't know why people are watching me. I know I ain't got a lot of subscribers. Well, I'm almost 1,050 now, but I don't know why they find it. I wish I had more people doing the views. I've only got about 100. My views are up too, by the way, which I appreciate, folks. And really hard to tell about Snobby Scrap Picker, Dickering Dauber, he calls me. Man, we got to talk again soon, and I want to talk to Dusty. I never got to talk. That time I talked with you on a live private chat, Dusty wasn't there. Oh, wait a minute, was that? No, that wasn't a private chat. That was you was a guest on my live stream, wasn't you? But I'd like to talk to you better half too. But well, it may be better now. I can drop, if I wanted to drop 10 pounds between now and next week, I could do it in a heartbeat. But it don't tend to stay off when you drop it real fast. And to do that though, I've got to really cut down drastically on my eating. Now when I bake a potato, I only bake. I bake more than one because right now our second microwave is gone on the dump, and that thing wasn't 2 months old. I'm having to bake them in the oven, so I'll put 5 or 6 in there and bake them, and eat one, and then the others I keep wrapped up in the refrigerator, and then I'll just heat them up and eat them. But Mississippi Scrapper, that's a lady. That Mississippi Scrapper is a lady, and I didn't. I think she's wanting a shout out, and I didn't give her a shout out because there's nothing there really to shout out. Oh, she's only got an introduction video, and I told her to put up a couple more videos when you can actually have something to shout out about. And I don't know that I could get her. My Mississippi Scrapper, I'm giving you a shout out right now. She just started out. I like her little Mississippi Southern accent. It's different than mine. Nobody's got one like me. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. But yeah, I like Mississippi Scrapper. I looked at her. Matter of fact, I'll go back and look again and see what she's doing. But it's hard to get to everybody as much as I want to because there's just so many. And that's another thing. I got about 100 people, a little more, 120, that watch my videos that I know most of them I call a first name basis. And if I had 1,000, and by the way, Scrapping Pallet Man, he is at 99.4 thousand subscribers. He's fixing to go over 100,000. And he's still my friend. He still talks with me and stuff, and he Matter of fact, I think he gave me a super chat last week. But yeah, I like Paul, and I like the way his channel's going. But gosh, you can't. What's that keep popping up for? Ads keep popping up. And I've got used to watching, when I watch people now, people that I know on a regular basis and everything, I watch the ads on your videos. And it's just automatic. I don't even cut them off anymore. And that's kind of contagious, because now when I'm just scrolling around looking at people I've never watched before, I don't usually watch their ads. But if I get to know them and like them, I'll watch their ads. But here lately, since I've started watching ads religiously, I forget to skip the ads on the people I don't know. So it's kind of like watching television. You can't skip ad on TV. But it's not bad. I got stuff I can piddle out, 1,000 things I can do right now, sitting here right at my fingertips. So that's what I'm usually doing. Okay, Dumpster Diver Dad, I appreciate you stopping by, my friend. See you later. And Willow is not here. And do I have anybody in there with a wrench? Where's Crazy Family Tube? Y'all should have a wrench. Are y'all showing the wrench, Marty and Wendy? Y'all should have a wrench. What's up with that? And Snobby, you too. You should have a wrench. Christy, you got a wrench? I don't like being on here without a mod. All right, Dwayne. Man, I wish I could get you off them cigarettes. That word's far out of me. Okay, yeah, you go. Okay, it's just not showing up here. All right, Dwayne. Have a good evening, buddy. I'll catch you later. I may even hit you up during the week. I want to talk to you again. There's a whole slew of us, Russell. You are good. Okay, thank you, Fantab. Yeah, you should have a wrench too, but it's just not showing up on my thing. But I'm wondering, like, can somebody like Wendy? She's in Holland. Would you do an experiment for me? Take a little bit of dirt there in Holland, not much. Don't even have to be an ounce. Put it in an envelope and see if they'll let you mail it, or see if they even ask you what it is. Just put it in a letter or something. I want to see if I can get dirt from around the world. And I've still got people that's going to be getting me dirt. Gosh, guys, I hate to keep harping about it, but I'm 78, fixing to be 79 in a little over a month. So that I got less time left than I have had already. So not that I'm planning on going anywhere. And somebody got on me the other day. I mentioned I have made this video, and they said that's not a good idea. That's not nice. That's screwy. And maybe I'll use it, or maybe I won't. Now I don't know, but I made oh golly, I just wanted to say, if folks, if I croak, and believe me, I'm on my bonus year, so every day I get now is a bonus. So I don't have all that much time left. I may be here 20 years from now. I don't know. But I made a video. It's a goodbye video to all my subscribers, and upon my demise or my passing or my death or my dying, whatever you want to call it, somebody was going to upload that to my channel. I don't know if that's, I don't know. Do you guys see anything wrong with that? I just hate the thought, because nobody knows when they're going to die. So when you die and you haven't done something, you don't get a chance to say goodbye. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to my wife, because the last time I talked to her was at the hospital and I was going back to work. I was there on break, and she was fine, and she was anticipating going home the next day. And the last words out of her mouth was, "When you come by tomorrow, would you bring me just a little sip of Pepsi or Coke?" And I said, "Sure, baby." And that was our last words. So I didn't get to say goodbye. I look good for 79. Oh, when I went to the doctor Thursday, to the VA, my lady doctor I had there, she left, and I was going to sit down and have a face-to-face talk with her, not live stream or anything like that, but just sit down and talk to her. And I wanted to ask her some questions. She was a lesbian, and I have always wanted to sit down and talk to a gay people that aren't straight. I won't talk to the guy. I won't talk to girls or women, whatever. I wanted to ask. There's just things I want to know. Like as you were growing up, when did it hit you that you weren't straight? Stuff like that. Stuff I don't know why I need to know that, but I just want to know. I want to know, and I want to know about the problems and everything that they're having, or had, or ever is any problem. I just want to know that. But that doctor, she was like that, but she's gone. She left there. She's not there anymore. So I never got to do the sit down with her. But my new doctor is a man. And folks, he looks older than me. And as we were sitting there, I said, "Can I ask you something, sir? I got a question." He says, "Shoot." I said, "How old are you?" And he says, "How old do you think I am?" Well, I'm thinking, looking at him, about 85. But he's not 85. He's not even as old as I am. And when he told me to guess, I guessed. And I said, "I don't know." And I thought I was being nice when I said somewhere between 75 and 80. He said, "No, I won't ask you that again." Oh my goodness. But he's an old guy. He was a doctor. He got his the government, the military paid for his education and everything, and after he got all that done, then he had to do so many years in the Army, and he was doing it, and most of it was spent in Vietnam, but back during them war years. So he had a tough nut to crack there, but I don't think, hey, Wayne's Adventure, I'm seeing a lot of new subscribers here. I don't mean new like I'm not seeing you before, but there's a lot of you jumping in here now that wasn't here before, and I appreciate that. Got 19 in the house. So, Christy, are y'all having a live today? Somebody about his age called me an old timer about a year ago. How old are you, Jeff? I'll go look at Mississippi Scrapper's video there. But if y'all want to support the girl, you can go there. I love to hear her talk. 59. Boy, when I was 59, man, I was in my prime. A lot of people said no, but yes, I was. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, Christy. Yeah, I should have kept my mouth shut on that. I'm still looking to have some. Look, drop the bottle. I wish I could figure out what I'm gonna do with these bottles. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm doing with some blue one. Did I have a blue one there? No, I had pink ones. There's a blue one. People seem to like my videos when I got my baby grandson in it, and I think I'm gonna try and make more with him. Nobody else. Now Donovan likes to stick his head around the door now and holler. He's the one with cerebral palsy, and he's been helping me out in the yard. We're still cleaning on that yard, but we're getting there. I've been trying to do a little of everything that I need to get done. But I'm that table. I'm setting that table up to where it's going to be easier for me to crush cans. It's too bad that crushers won't crush them. The bottles that look like bottles, but they're out of aluminum. Those things are too tall to get in there, and about the only way you can crush them is stomp them or hit them with your fist balled up, or something like that. I had a guy, I had a pile of shred that I was getting rid of, and I told him, you take it all. You can't just come in and take what you want and leave the rest. And I turned my back on this one guy, and I'm son of a gun. He cherry picked it and left the stuff that harder to get rid of. And now I'm sitting there stuck with that. So I'm gonna have some of that I'm gonna have to take apart to get the stuff out of it. I'm afraid to set it out there by the curb because I'm afraid it might get left. I'm talking about vacuum cleaners and stuff like that. Only good thing in those vacuums is the motor and the wires. So I don't know. I've not seen Willow. I'm up there in my biggest haul ever right now, but it might take 2 or 3 hours. I'm looking forward to that, Mary Beth. I really am, dear. I don't see Tanya. Tanya don't put up much videos anymore, and I love watching her sometimes. She's so silly, and she gets these little snack boxes, man, and the way she looks, so she might be eating up most of the snacks before the video's over. She's a sweetheart. She used to do more lives, but I ain't seen her doing no lives lately. I might start doing another live. I was wanting to do another run on this gabapentin thing, but I tell you what, I don't. I like Willow. Willow takes gabapentin, and I got some other subscribers that takes gabapentin. Willow, she don't swear by it, but it's a benefit to her. So it's just, what works for one don't work for somebody else. You know, that's the way it is. That's the way it is with anything. And and Mary Beth takes gabapentin, and she depends on it. Well, I didn't think I depended on it, but as I tried to wean myself off of it, uh, I found out I do depend on it. And I tell you what, this nerve pain in your feet like that with neuropathy, it's not like pinching yourself on the arm. It's not that kind of a pain, or it's not like regular pain, if there is such a thing. It is awful. And it starts on my left leg, it starts on the bottom of my heel and the back of my heel. And used to, I would just get sharp pains every now and then, but now I'm getting these pains, and I've got one right now in my right foot on my, is there such a thing as a middle? Yeah, it's a middle toe. My middle toe. Well, no, it's not my middle toe on that toe because I only got 4 toes. I ain't got no big toe. So I think there might be a video about me at the hospital losing that big toe. I'm pretty, because I had to put something off because I had a toe, and I'm gonna have to go back there and I'm gonna have to make a playlist of a lot of the oldie stuff that I've done. I've just not found. Alan's having some knee pain. It's like needles in your feet. Dear Rebecca, now I've heard that people have that needle pain, but to me, that needle pain is numbness. And I got numbness bad. And matter of fact, the doctor the other day said, well, why are you not driving so much anymore? And I told him, I said, because I don't feel like I'm a safe enough driver anymore. And it's because of the numbness and those special shoe things I have to wear. It's hard to tell when you're pressing it just on the brake or pressing on the accelerator, or maybe you're pressing on them both, like that's happened a couple of times. But the pain I'm having now in that heel is just tremendous. And I have a pretty high threshold on, hey, Rena, I swear I wished I could catch you more often than I do. Let's see. She's in Saudi. She's in Saudi Arabia, and I don't know what she's doing there. I hadn't questioned her on that. I'd like to do a private live chat with you, Rena. Does that sound like something we could do? I want to talk to you. Just me and you. Let me know, dear. Send me an email if you want to have a private live stream with me. I really want to talk to you. Giggles. She's the one. She got this cute little giggle. I called her giggle. I quit calling her giggles though at that. I like Rena. She and there's another one. I can't think of her name. There's Kill Switch. The foot doctor won't be back, Kill Switch, till February. And I wish he was here right now because I just ripped a toenail off of my, well, I ain't got the 4 toes on there, so it's the toe next to the little toe. It's not bleeding, but I just discovered that today. And Rebecca, me and you going to do a live talk too, dear. We really are. I like your accent too. I like everybody's accent. I just love people. I really do. People might think I'm shooting a lot of bull, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm just crazy about it. And even that guy on that one can run of mine, such a, I won't say nasty, but his disposition is just terrible. And I'm wondering if he's having some kind of something going on in his life that makes him that way. I want to catch him out there more where I can talk to him and maybe get on a one-on-one with him. Yeah, your southern drawl. Yeah, you're right, Rebecca. In my family, you'd be called Reba. Rebecca is in Alabama. I think she was in Texas and she's in Alabama. Is that right, Rebecca? And Fabulous Fine, she's in Kentucky. I got, oh my gosh. Anyway, I done lost my train of thought. I'm trying to watch these comments, and I don't want to lose nobody. But I'm finding out too. These ads that's on your videos, they don't pay much, my friend. I've been able to look at now and see where everything's at, and they don't pay much. And that's why you've got to have a whole lot of subscribers and views. And most of all, you got to have the views. If you ain't, well, she's Southern. How cold is it, Rocco? It's 75 degrees right here. 75 degrees. And not windy or anything. It was nice. I was just out a little bit today. I didn't go anywhere on the scooter. And by the way, when I lost my wallet on that video, my battery was going dead on the scooter too. Because I had made one trip out that morning, then I made one middle of the day, and then when I discovered my wallet was gone, I had to turn around and head all the way back. So that was 3 trips, and that was a bit much for just one charge. But it made it all right. It made it. I still can't believe I'm sitting my big old butt down on that thing. What happens when I'm going in the checkout? I'm sitting in the scooter, and I reach back there and I pull my wallet out. I open it up. I get my card out, and then I stick the wallet under my butt to hold it there till who's at the door? Say hello. I don't care. That's my oldest one. And then I run the card through, and then I pick up the wallet, stick the card back on it, and stick it back under my butt. And as I'm getting my groceries and everything, I forget to put the billfold and everything back in my butt or in the basket. And that's what I did. And as I got going back home, I stopped on the side of the road there in the shade and got me out a snack. And I was doing something else, but that's when it hit the ground. You could hear it hitting the ground. You sure could. Hey, Rianne. Is that Rianne? Is this Rianne Hall? I think I'll ask you that before. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah. Hey, baby, did you hear I got a vase I want to send you? It's got an owl on it. I'm doing great, Rianne. I like Rianne. She's a sweetie. That whole family's a sweetie. Heck, even you, Marty. Of course, Alan's a sweetie. Marty, you're a sweetie too. But oh my gosh. Marty keeps finding so much stuff. I don't know how I would handle that. Man, Marty, did you ever think about? Do y'all have any buildings over there that are high-rise buildings for older people, senior people that's uh, retired and stuff, and they're living in them assisted homes and stuff? Because my mother was in one, and my brother, uh, he worked for the what do they call it? It's one of them food pantry things, and it was his job. He had to go around to all these different stores picking up stuff that they was donating, and most of the time it was meats and stuff like that. And my mother lived right there in the same town, and he would go over to that building and set up in the lobby at a certain time every week, passing that stuff out to the old folks. And he never had to bring any home because he was getting more than they had freezer room for at the pantry. And yeah, Marty gets a lot of snacks, Rebecca. Gosh almighty. But he gets a lot of stuff I don't consider snacks, like cheese, sausage. I've even seen him get eggs. Uh, I don't see you. What do you mean I don't see you, Dingmat? Of course I see you, baby. Yeah, I see you, dear. I'm sorry if I've been overlooking you. It's hard for me to keep up with all that stuff and to keep running my mouth. I'm the entertainer, and I try to be reasonably entertaining. Um, let's see, who am I missing here? I can make more. You guys need to walk in. Uh, yeah, way I understand it, they either don't have a freezer or it's full. I can't remember. Uh, See you, Scrap and Crash. When's the next demolition derby, my friend? I want to see you do that thing again. And you know what? Oh Lord, before I forget it, I've been here lately. Forgetting. I've been forgetting to take my pills. If I don't get them right around 6, I'll think about it about 10 o'clock. And they better get hopping over there at the drugstores, Publix. That's where I get my medications. And because my prescription's all expired, and I'm low on there. I'm actually out of a couple. Okay. And I went Thursday, and he supposedly sent them over Thursday, but they haven't got them. And they sure, yes, so it ain't no need of me going tomorrow. Well, they might have showed up. I'll see. I'll probably go over for a little while anyway. But I don't like being on it, especially those for blood pressure and cholesterol, stuff like that. And that's one I'm out of, and one I'm be out of Monday. That sounds like me, Dauber. It's about meds time here too. Yeah. Lady Zion, Mother's Creativity. Nice seeing you again, dear. Gosh, I feel lost. I feel lost. Now I've really lost. Well, here I got notes. Somebody made a comment on, I think it was the last video I put up, that I needed to get a life or something. I don't know if I deleted that or not. I might and I might not have. But he said it sounded like I need to get a life. I got news for that fella. I got a life. I I enjoy what I'm doing. It may not look like it sometimes. What was his name? It was Brandon LaRue. That's who it was. And he's commented before, and I told him, I said, he said I need to do something about being more entertaining, and I think I told him something like, he must be entertained or he wouldn't keep coming back. Something like that anyway. I might have deluded him because it kind of ticked me, and then he sent me another one back and said he didn't mean it the way it sounded. Well, careful how you say stuff, dear. Some of us old folks take it personal. And Jerry Barb, there's Jerry Bob. You made it. I'm not doing too bad keeping up with this stuff. I'm going to try, people, I'm going to try. Everybody that leaves a comment, I'm going to comment with a reply to everybody that does that, as long as it's about like it is now. But it gets to be when you start getting up around 100 comments, something, then it becomes impossible to do it. And you didn't. And Jerry Barb, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. And I've been seeing that stuff show up. I've been seeing that. What is that? How did she do that? Gloria Penelope? I guess that's a super chat, because otherwise it doesn't show an amount. But I guess she did. Where did I wanted to put Jerry Barb up there too. There we go. Yeah, those super chats, folks, they help. You know, I'm hopefully, when my Social Security hits in February, it will have that extra $50 back on there that I used to get, because they said I needed extra help or something. Somebody did. I don't know where it come from, but I called up the people that has my, hey, P-Dab, can I have a hug?
Yes.
Appreciate it, baby. People like seeing you on my videos.
Yeah.
I don't know why, you're a stinker. I love you, P-Dab. You gonna do an all-nighter tonight?
Yes.
You didn't do an all-nighter last night.
Well, I'm gonna do it tonight. Yeah.
We'll see. Okay. All right. I've had enough of Fidel. That's my baby. My baby. He's my last baby.
Yeah.
My last baby.
I'm gonna go check out my game real quick.
Yeah. Okay. 12, Paul? Oh, gosh.
What is it, Pop?
12 degrees where this man's at right here. This is Paul.
It's 12 Fahrenheit here. Being Seattle means cold. Seems cold.
It's 70-something degrees out there, baby. Holy crap.
Bro, I am literally like sweating right now.
I seen not Scrap the Pilot Man, but gee, come on, Robert. What is his name? Marty Marty at Scrap Kingdom. Steel Scrap Kingdom. He was walking around out in that little compound, he calls it, and had there was ice on the ground. There had been little puddles of water and it froze over. And he was walking around on that, and I'm thinking that sounds like he's crushing cans. It does. Don't do that. Buddy, don't do that.
See it? You know what she's doing?
What?
Like she'll be going like to lick you and bite you. That's what she's doing to me.
You're aggravating. I know what you're doing. Yeah, it sounds like crushing cans in there. It sure did. I don't know if I commented about that or I just thought that, but I watch him. I try real hard to understand his method of operation or his MO or whatever you want to call it. And I tried for a year or two to understand how Paul on Scrap and Pallet Man operated. But I don't question nothing he does anymore. Because obviously he's doing something right. Because when I looked at his sub count a while ago, it was 94 or 99.4 subscribers. So he's fixing to tip that thing over. Man. And but Scrap and Pallet Man, he's got his way of doing stuff, but hey Maggie from Guam. It's early there. I guess about 8 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Bye, Tammy. He's got his way of doing stuff, and I don't understand. I'm not questioning why he does stuff. To me, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to. It don't make no sense for me to make rounds picking up stuff and then drive over to your compound or whatever you want to call it and dump it there. Why not drive to the scrap yard and dump it? And you're only handling it that. I don't know. I'm not going to question it. That's the way he does it. And everybody's got their way. But he's got a pile of stuff just sitting there. And now he's got a big old 50-yard roll-off bin sitting there that he's filling up. He says, yeah, but you do a lot of things. You learn, Paul. A lot of things you used to wouldn't do, you do now. And, hey, Peon, I sent you an email there. She's in the Ukraine, and she's from Bangladesh. Are you an autism mom, Rebecca? I didn't know that. Yeah, there is. Maggie's an autism mom, and Christy Crazy Family Tube, and I think there's one more. Thank you, Prion. Now I say I done got sidetracked again. I don't know what I was talking about. It goes with being old, folks. But I know some people that's older than me that's a lot sharper than me. I sure do that. Golly, Neil, I hate to lose my train of thought like that, but I do. I do. Oh, and somebody told me to drop my pets. Don't be including them on the videos. And why not? We got pets. We got 4 cats and had 2 dogs. We only got 1 dog now. And they're ours. We take care of them. And they trust us. So, you know, it's part of my life. And that's really, basically, this is what this video is about. It's my life. I'm recording my life, stuff that's going on in my life. My pets are part of my life. My dog sleeps with me at night, and Diamond occasionally will sleep with me at night. Dahmer, I call him Dauber, but his name is Dahmer. That's the one we raised from about a 2 or 3 day old kitten with bottle and all that stuff. And he's very attached to pet. He is bonded so tight with the family. And the only trouble he's got, he wants to chase his tail a lot. And I mean, he tries to get vicious with it. He just can't catch it good. And then we got one called Houdini, another black cat. She's kind of aloof. She's not very affectionate. And then we got one named Ash, who is antisocial. I don't mean to people, but to the other cats. She has to stay in her own room. But we love our dogs. Well, yeah, you're right, Mary Beth. Maybe some of them tell you stuff with good intentions, or maybe trying to make you do better or something. I don't know, but it's my life. It's my kids. It's my family, and occasionally somebody will make a comment back to me about something one of you guys has said, and but I hadn't had anybody do that lately. Ever since that messenger thing got cut out on YouTube, I don't get them kind of messages anymore. I used to get them private messages, but they got rid of that. I wish they hadn't have in a way, because how did I know Wendy was a cat lover? A Dutch cat. and I try real hard not to be not to be I try not to say anything that's gonna be in friend, make somebody feel, because I got so many different kinds of people, different. What's Prion saying? Well, there's a good example. Prion, she's from Bangladesh. She lives in Ukraine. She calls herself a brown girl. She did a video about that, and that was one that just totally floored me and impressed me. And I advise anybody, go look at that. go to Creon Farine and look at her video about Brown Girl. And then you got Maggie in Guam. I guess you could call her a brown girl. And then I got Filipino ladies like Rena. Just all kind of different people. German, Dutch, got all over the world. And if somebody, like I had one person on there one time, they were Muslim. And they was afraid to tell me they were Muslim. I don't, I won't dislike a Muslim just because of some of the stuff that's been going on by people that were Muslim. It's kind of like people that's a Baptist or a Methodist or Christian of some sort, and they do terrible things. It don't turn me against their religion. I try to look at it that way. And the bigger this internet thing gets, the web, I'm starting to realize that we all want the same thing. We don't want, man, you got psychopaths and killers and all that stuff in every race. And I don't even like to call it a race in it, or you're this race or you're that race. We're human beings. And that's the cold hard fact. We are human beings. And just because I know people that was heavy into drugs and they're not anymore. And that doesn't mean that you shouldn't trust them and stuff like that, because people turn around. And I know a lot of them that have, and y'all know one of them too. And I'm not sure about Paul's addiction. He talks about it a lot, so I feel free to say Paul on Scrap and Pallet Man. And like he told me one time, said he was downright homeless, but he turned himself around, So that don't mean, and I trust Paul. I would trust Paul with my life. Matter of fact, I'm gonna trust Paul with something else, that he was the one I was gonna pick to do that, release that video of me saying goodbye if I happen to die, and I wanted it posted. That he was the one I was going. I hadn't talked to him about it. I guess I'm talking to him now. But I don't know whether to do that or not. Somebody says, "Can you remove the blue text that's covering your face?" Oh, I forgot that's even there. Yeah, I think I can. Exit. So yeah, there we go. That should go. Why didn't it go? Solo layout. What? How? Remove from screen. Let's see. Hold on a minute. I'm trying. There's got to be a way to. Let's see. That. Exit solo layout. How do I do it, folks? Push there. No. Well, that's going. There's got to be a way to do that. Well, sheesh. Click there. Not there. I don't know. Guys, I'm trying. How do I do that? Human beings. I like that, Rocco. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to, let's see if I can adjust my, maybe that's better. How did I, there's a way to get rid of that. That's not it. I don't know. Jerry Barb, who is that little fella in the picture there on your blue thing that's covering my face? Well, wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, well, there's Rebecca. Now, how did I do that? See you later, Rebecca. Have a good one, dear. Remove from screen. I don't know. I don't got a clue how to do that. I can pop anybody's up there I want to. I can pop Help Nuts up there. Hey, Christy. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's my granddaughter. She's a sweetie. She's losing weight. Like crap. I've lost 7 pounds, Christy. Yes, I have. Jerry Barb, she's sick. Oh, you're not stuck now. I got Christy up there. I can't figure out how to get rid of that. I try to put anybody that does a live a super chat up there, and I try to highlight it up there. Supposedly, I've been told that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know, and be sure and thank them and all that stuff, which I do. And I thank anybody that's watching my videos and watching them ads. But I've got used to watching them ads now. I don't click them off now. I used to click people's off that I didn't watch, that I didn't really know. I wouldn't watch their ads. But now, since I started watching all these ads of people that I know that has videos up, I've got used to watching them. And you were saying, who's so pretty? Now, ain't that pretty? She even says so. So pretty. Yes, you are, Fantab. Mary Beth. She's a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. But I'll quit scrapping together. Hey, scrapping together. Have I talked to you before, my friend? I can't remember if I have. My brother Jerry. Who's Jerry? Oh, okay. That's your brother. 1946. Who's 1946? Who is 1946? Well, you're pretty too. Yeah, who was 1946? Is that somebody's birth year? Is that somebody's birth year? Mine's 41. Actually, you could say I was born before World War II started. About 7 months. That's in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 9 months. 9 months before World War II started. So you can't say I was a war baby. Now, my sister and all my other brothers and sisters were, well, no, just Carolyn and George was a war baby, and George was a war baby. Michael was not, and Joe was not. They were born in the 40s, but they were like 47, 48. Your dad was born in 1933. Oh, he's golly, Ned, he's up in his 80s for sure. Now, who is Island Reaction? I don't believe I've seen that. You've been watching my videos before. There's America. There's America. I didn't know you was on here, America. I didn't see you, dear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can call me Grandpa again. I like that. Oh, my. And I wouldn't know how to pronounce that name if I hadn't heard Christy on Crazy Family pronouncing it. Because it sure don't look like America. America. I can't tell what that looks like. But anyway. All right, guys. It's been about an hour and 20 minutes, and I'm working on a couple of videos I got to get uploaded. The Island Reaction. I'm going to have to check you out, my friend. Let me write that down so I won't forget it. So I won't forget it. Reaction. My grandson, my youngest one, his other channel he had before he changed it to Junk Dauber Jr. was called My Lizard Reaction. And I don't know where he got that. You pronounce it wrong, Christy, then that means I'm pronouncing it wrong. Oh, okay. My dad was born in 1899. What? What? That means, holy crap, he'd be 100 and, oh, shoot. He'd be 100 and, around 120. I guess that means he's passed away. Is that right, Jerry and Barb? He's passed away. 1899. That's getting up. That's getting up around. No, my granddaddy was born in 1880 something. My granddaddy Pearson. Now, Poe, Island Reaction, what does Poe mean? I see that a lot. Thank you, Poe, or something, Poe. What does that Poe mean? P-O. What does that P-O mean, my friend? Can anybody on there tell me? I see that Poe a lot. I think it's got something to do with the Philippines. What does it mean? Can somebody tell me what Poe means? I'm going to go to your channel, Island Reaction, look that up. But anyhow, I don't guess nobody can tell me what Poe means, so I'm going to Folks, I'm gonna tinker out on this thing, and I appreciate you all, and I'm probably, since some people saying it wouldn't hurt to have a second live stream, I'm probably gonna do it Wednesday night, probably 7 or 8 o'clock, something like that. And see how it goes. You know, I don't know. It might do all right. But guys, I do love you. Hate to be so dependent on seeing you folks all the time, but I swear I just think the world of you, and I appreciate it. And I hope my videos are going to start getting better. I'm really coming up with ways to do stuff, and we'll see how it goes. But I love all of you. So goodbye. No, I don't say goodbye anymore. I say see you later. You know, something I won't say, but I can't think of what it is. I wish Steve Diamond would have been on. I wanted to ask him something about these stupid bottles. That thing looks purple on there and it's pink. Wow. It's pink. Okay. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you later. Love you. Wish I could figure out how to get rid of